I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird, I'm more than a plane.
How's it going, folks? This is the second series of my 10-week vlog, LSTV. Today, the plan of attack today, have Martin Irvine over here from Martin Irvine Photography, one of the best photographers about. He's taking a photo shoot here today in the LS, one of the LS coaches, Martin Lee. Looking spectacular with his panties on. So also I'm going to do a shoot here of the LS gear I'm wearing. Gear it's going to be called fitted. So I'm getting it on today as well. I'm going to head up to Given after this here to see Conor who's prepping for XFS. I'm going to show you a bit of peak week goes. That's the 5 days before you go on stage. I'm going to do a bit of training with them as well. And this lead up to the show on Sundays will be at XFS on Sunday as well. So the next few days are going to be exciting here. So stay tuned.
Tonight, I'm not crazy or anything. I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. Men weren't meant to ride with clowns between their knees.
Alright, LS TV. Just heading here now to perform nutrition.
Street, only a man in a funny red sheet, looking for special things inside of me. Inside of me, inside of me.
I'm just gonna explain why I'm kind of doing this series. You know, I'm not doing it for a celebrity status. I'm not doing it for social acclaim. I'm not doing it to draw attention from whatever female or whatever else. I'm not doing it for any of that. The reason I'm doing this is I'm going for this Brockyard, Wbff Brockyard. It's kind of to help young ones, you know, see how exciting this is, how disciplined I have to be, how dedicated I am, the kind of places that I go, you know, there's a visit, the kind of people that I fall into contact with, you know, how I take myself out of my comfort zone. You know, anybody who knows my past, you know, I was raised from a really good family, and you know, it's not to say that you know I wasn't raised right. I just didn't listen. So, you know, my biggest problem was I wouldn't listen. I always wanted to be in trouble. I always ended up in trouble. So, you know, this is something I want to do to try and inspire young ones, 13, 14, 15, growing up. You know, this is maybe what they want to do. You know, go down the line of the fitness industry. Fitness industry, it can be tough. You know, it can be tough if you make it tough. You know, there's people out there that can hate you, hate on you and stuff like that. And I used to make that. It used to annoy me. It used to get me down. But now I use that as fuel to become more successful. I don't let it annoy me anymore. So you know, people can maybe think, oh, fitness industry, it's not all bad. You know, it's only bad if you let it be bad. You know, if you let people get me. So I don't let people get me anymore. Just zero energy for it. You know, I do market all the time. It's fine that there's trainers out there, or gyms out there that are falsely selling. You know, they're selling things that they don't know what they're talking about. I see a lot of death information given out there. All these 12-week plans. You know, I'm not here to meet Conor. Conor's on peak week. Conor's eating chicken, broccoli, cod, broccoli. You know, he's doing that for a week, one single week. I know people that take clients on, you know, for 12 weeks and they put them through that for 12 weeks. That's not sustainable. You know, and then you just send them on their way, and people will ask for, like, what's the backup to this? What's the after plan? And that coach will say, oh, you pay me another for another 12 weeks, do the exact same thing. Like, you did that for another 12 weeks, you know, you don't end up like a skeleton, you don't look like a corpse. So you know, you have to make the thing sustainable. You can't be doing a peak week diet for 12 weeks. So that's what came out of Mark, like, if I see things like that, that is, you know, that can ruin something. You know, another thing, young lads coming in at 16, 17, and trainers shredding them. You know, putting a young lad through that hasn't fully grown or hasn't, you know, fully matured to shred his body. You know, like, it's crazy. You know, and I'm not on for that, so I think I will make noise. You know, I don't call people out, you know, but I do make noise. And when it comes to that, but the reason I'm doing this blog is for young ones coming up. And don't get me wrong, my body has changed dramatically in the last 3 to 4 years. And, you know, that's through, you know, just constantly every year learning a wee bit more. You know, later on in these series, I'm going to talk about dark times in my life. You know, like some depression, bits and pieces of that. But I'm not going to really bring that. I don't want to really dump the thing yet, but I am going to talk about that and how I brought myself out of that. You know, and that's for another episode. But basically, I'm doing this for the young ones out there. And you know, I'm not turn a blind eye to the older folk. I have my gym open now from 2009, 2010. No, this is now 2016. Two, but third one on the way. And I'm pretty confident that there'll be a lot more than in the next 10 years. Say this blog and this LSTV I did is just to show, you know, I'm a normal person. Like, for instance, this morning I had a client in and said to me, you know, I was hard scared to come to train with you because I thought your head was up your ass. But I met you, says you're one of the most down to earth guys I ever met. You know, that was nice for me to hear. You know, maybe sometimes I would come across on social media and I'm a fucking asshole, like, but that's not the way. You know, I have a big heart. You know, and, you know, I'm very generous. You know, I call a spade a spade. When I do wrong, I do wrong. You know, I still kick weights in life. Now I don't kick as many. Yeah, because, you know, I have hurt people. I have some things that I regretted done. You know, but I've done them, and it made me a better person. You know, I'm more settled down now. I'm not really in any relationships. I'm not jumping from woman to woman. I'm not doing anything like that anymore. Just, you know, all I focus on is my family, my friends. You know, I've started to bring my friends back into my life again. And, you know, me, my work. You know, LS is really going well. Like, this man I'm going to see here now, I owe a massive thank you to. You know, this man has stood by me the last 2 years, he's seen dark times with me and he could have walked away. I've seen his dark times, you know, and me and him was like, we're like two brothers now, you know, and like, I'm excited to go up here and see him, and you know, I'll be him on that stage this weekend. I'll be there, like, it's just like me walking on as well, you know. When he gives me constructive criticism, I take it on board, and I give it him, he takes it on board. We never fall out, we never argue, you know, that's just what friends are amazing. So, you know, that's why I'm doing this here. You know, and Conor will speak later on here on his bit of a journey now over the last 2 years. It's went from, you know, a low point, a high point, you know, and things get rough a little bit. You hit bumps in between. So that's Conor just reading me now. So I'll pick up this call and I'll catch you at the given.
can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird, I'm more than a plane, I'm more than some pretty face beside a train. It's not easy to be me. I wish that I could cry, fall upon my
Alright, LSTV, I'm just here with Wbff Pro Noah Smith. He's one of the very first ones in Northern Ireland, someone who I've looked up to, someone I always said I wanted to do what he does, be a pro in what he does.
I'll help more. I need more.
And now that I'm going on my own journey in 9 weeks to Boston, I want to introduce Noel here and kind of get insight of why he's run this show, XFS. It's a marvellous show. It's definitely one of the best ones in Ireland, and I think it's a stepping stone for anybody that's going to go to Wbff or anything bigger than that there. But it's a brilliant show. So I'll hand you over to Noel here, and he's going to give you some reasons why he's pulled the show off.
Brian's right. The whole premise of this is being a stepping stone to WBF for the big things. It's trying to showcase local talent, bring them onto a big stage, have a massive production, and basically have the same rule set and same setup as something like the WBFF. Obviously, we're not to that kind of scale, but we're trying to aspire to be at that same production, same value, same everything else. And the guys that we have, I mean, last year we had Danny McCrory. Danny McCrory came second on the stage, and then went over to WBF in London and came a very close second. Probably should have even squished the first, but we're not all with that. But did well, but that just shows you the level that we have here. If he's able to go to London against 80 competitors and come second, and came second here, and I have a feeling whoever won this stage, we're going to fly them out to London, and they're going to get a chance to compete in WBF, and they're going to take in the paper.
So, any tips for me? No. Going to Boston myself.
No.
Going myself now to Boston. Any tips for me?
Try and enjoy it. I mean, there's nothing worse than seeing someone on stage that is everything is manufactured, everything is just contrived. It's just go out there, let it move, and enjoy it, smile. Show a bit of charisma. You don't have any oozing out of you, but just show charisma and just go and love it, because see the setup, it is massive, the production is huge, you'll love it. You get a chance to shine, man. You get a chance to shine at global stage.
Just part of LS, myself, just want to thank you for this amazing show, amazing, amazing, giving me the chance to be able to do it, and keep doing it, but appreciate it. Alright, folks.
I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird, I'm more than a plane, I'm more than some pretty face beside a train. It's not easy to be me. I wish that I could cry, fall upon my knees, find a way to lie about a home I'll never see. It may sound absurd, but don't be naive. Even here.
Alright, LSTV, we're just off stage here. Conor got position top 5. Now, to be honest, I've run around these shows now a couple of years, and that's one of the best fitness lineups that I've ever seen. Now, you'll see it on the GoPro when I video the gates full downstairs. My honest opinion is Conor could have won that show if he's a wee bit more conditioned, right? He knows that himself. The hard work this man's put in over the last few years is unbelievable. People don't know what this man went through. He started off at gym along with me. He built it to what it is now. It's an empire now, and given. People said he was mad. He did it. It's killing him there now. and he's went here, done a show last year, didn't put the head down, put the head up, moved forward, and today he's been rewarded. But you know, you can see him here now, he's starting to get a wee bit more conditioned here now. Look, the body's a crazy thing, you know, and I'm just so proud of what Conor done and what he brought to LS. And you know, well, just I'll let him say a few words here. It's just I really think I want something.
Well, it's been a tough 16 weeks. Just Chad on the 18th of December by Angelin, and trying to bring a Chad into your life at the same time you show prep and you want to so bad, and you really have to balance your life and open the gyms, and as well as that, it's just to get top 5 here today. It's fucking have to let it sink in. But I said to myself a year and a half ago, whenever I went to open the gym, I fucking am going to do everything I can to be my best. So you filled out a form this morning, and whenever you registered, and it asked you a question, where do you want to be? And I asked that question to myself whenever I went around open the gym back, 18 months ago. I said, where do I want to be? Like, you know, and I just said to myself, I want to be the best I can be to open the gym. I want to be the best personal trainer I can be. I want to be in the best shape I can be in. So like in each stage, I see myself getting better. I'm not getting better myself. I'm getting better with the help I'm getting, and my home, my family. You know, everything's getting better. It's not just about fucking me. Everybody around me, and I'm helping them. They're helping me, and I'm learning. My coaches. I'm just proud for me and them. It's not just about me today. And Ryan, like, I can't say enough. You know, this man and my fiance Angelina, like, fuck that woman. With that woman, I'm not joking. Anybody that knows, anybody that done show preps or does show preps or competes in these shows, anybody that competes in sport, the family gets to drop that. And at the end of the day, this woman here, you know, I'm getting married here now in December. I don't know how she likes it. You know, to be fair, and I have to chill out now and enjoy my family life. And I just want to say a big thank you to Angelin and Brian and everybody that helped me. There's a lot to mention. The LS team, the coaches, people at work, people in the gym. I have to give a big shout out here to the people that come through that door. If they didn't come through that door, I wouldn't be the person I am now. And I have to thank them a lot. That's all I have to say.
Just to finish off, you know, I just want to thank this bird here because I haven't, I've through the last week put a bit of stress these two as well. Like, it has stuck by me, stuck by LS. And like, it's one of the best things I've done with bringing this man on board. I don't know what he's done, he's made me proud again. You know, Thursday night he rang me up and he said to me, Ryan, I think I'm going to let you down. I don't want to have this show. I says, get the fuck, excuse my language. I says, you're doing this show. I says, if you think you're going to do Wbff, I says, you've got to feel here. Or you've got to, you know, I failed here last year, but I didn't really fail. It actually made me step up. You know, it made me believe that I can go on the stage. So I just want to finish off. There's one man I want to thank here, and that's Noel Smith. You know, Noel Smith is a guy who doesn't take too much, doesn't take enough of gratitude what he does. To me, he's an absolute genius. What he's done here today with this show, he's an absolute genius. You know, all the competitors, all the people I've seen today, you know, people that haven't won here today, you have to go home and just say, look, you know, the physiques to here today. I was at Miami Pro last week. This was as good as it, if not better. You know, and these people have to go away and just they haven't been defeated. They've learned something today. You know, there's people that I know that didn't win here today or didn't get placed that can go to Wbff or any of them shows in the next 6 months and they can win it. You know, it's just a stepping stone. If you can't come here and take defeat here at the A's or take a winning, you know, and not move on to one of the bigger shows, then you know this isn't for you. So I just want to thank Noel and all the rest of the gang, and just for having us here, letting us sponsor, and so on and so forth. So I think we're going to go here and party with this man here. I'm not going to party, but I'm going to be there. Well, we might head a bit of footage. If we don't, that's the second series over, folks. And I hope you enjoyed the first one, and we'll catch you in series 3. Thank you.